Hello, my friends. So in this video and blog post, I want to share a little bit on the concept of energetic self-perception, which is really fundamental to the way that I was trained as a coach. And I recently taught my Flowing Through Life's Transition workshop, and energetic self-perception is a big part of that. And I realized the power of video is that I can reach way more people because um, you can all watch from wherever, obviously. And I feel like this concept is so important that it's important that I share what I know and how it's helped me. Um, so I spent most of my life asking myself mainly, but others, like, why am I like this? And I don't know that I've gotten the answer to that question. However, through therapy, through coaching, through meditation, I've come closer than ever before. And energetic self-perception has also been a big part of me understanding who I am and why I'm the way that I am. So the concept of energetic self-perception really helps to measure, if that's even the right word, your energy levels based on the energetic self-perception chart, which you can see in the blog post. So we have levels from 1 to 7. There are no good or bad levels, but levels 1 and 2 are more catabolic, tearing down force. And then as you go up the scale, the levels become more anabolic, which is a building up force. Level 1 and 2, again, are not bad. There's a purpose for them. We don't want to spend all of our time there, but we also don't want to spend all of our time in any of the other levels. So level 1, like for me, this is really when I get really kind of lethargic and lazy and I want to just curl up under a blanket. This is helpful. Like when I had COVID, this was helpful to allow myself to stay at level 1. Level 2 is the level of anger. And we don't want to be angry all the time, but we need anger because it fuels us to do things. Like, quite honestly, every time I see that there's another school shooting, I get out my phone and I donate to an organization that's trying to combat this epidemic that we have going on here in the United States. And then as you go up, like level 3 is like you're, so, it is what it is. And sometimes it is important to tolerate. We don't want to tolerate everything, but it is important to tolerate for a number of reasons. Level 4 is like your care and compassion level, which again, we want to care for others. We want to have compassion, but when we overdo it at the sake of our own care, that's when we can drop back down to levels 1 and 2. Hopefully this is making sense. Kind of hard to cover all of this in a short video, but I'm doing my best. Level 5 is like the you win, I win, everyone wins, like really kind of this passion and zest for life. The danger of level 5, which is where I have a tendency when things are going well for me, is shiny object syndrome. Like I want to follow every shiny object that I can follow. And if I don't temper that, then I end up back at level 1. And then levels 6 and 7 are really where like everything's kind of in harmony. It's way too much to go into in this short video. However, think about something that you do, a hobby that you have, or a person that you're with, where you're just kind of in this complete state of flow and you lose track of time. So it's important to get there. But again, we don't want to spend all of our time there because then we would never pay our bills or clean our toilets or all of those things. So there is an assessment that I'm certified to administer that measures where you are at any given time on the scale of different levels, what your tendencies are. And it's going to measure your tendencies when you're stressed and your tendencies when things are going well. So what I learned myself is that when things are going well for me, I'm like really high up, like level 5 and 6. That's my tendency. But when I'm under stress, I go really low, like really high level 1. Like I'm going under my blanket, leave me alone. This happens to me a lot in the winter because I don't like the cold weather. It's like, ugh, I'll see you in the spring. This happened to me when I had to shovel snow last weekend. But I'm aware of it and it gave me choice. And for part of the weekend, I did choose to be in level 1 because I felt that served me. And this assessment can also inform a coach if you're going through a coaching engagement as to where your tendencies are and support you in shifting. Like if you are having a level 3 response and you want to have more of a level 5 response, for example. So I know that was kind of a lot, but I thought it was important to at least give a really basic explanation of this concept because it's so fundamental to the work that I do. Subscribe for more or go to JenJortnerCassidy.com. I'll see you there.